Hey guys, we're now going to be talking about how to thread the sewing machine. So we'll thread from both spools, and I'll also show you how to thread for a twin needle, because this machine does have twin needle sewing capabilities. So we get our thread, and I'll show you how to thread from this spool pin first. Insert it, we get the cap, put it in. Some people put it in the other way around, but I like this way. If you look here, you see there's a slot opening here and this far end here. So we will just take our thread, holding it taut, and put it in through this thread guide here. Okay, we will then put it through this slot here as well. Again, you hold it taut this way and put it in here. Now there are two slides here. First thing first, we turn our hand wheel, which is on this side, and make sure that the take-up lever is at the highest point, which is flush right here. Okay, and like I said, there are two slots here, so we will take that down through the first slot down here. Okay, and turn right under here. There's a curve. As you can see, there's a curve here, so we'll take that right under there, come up here. You go from the left of the take-up lever to the right. Okay, do that. You come down again. So when you're down here, you can see these two other holds here. Okay, and you can put it through any one of them that you want, but we are going to go on this right one here. And now ordinarily we would put down our needle threader. There would have been a pin that would have come in through the eye of the needle there, and we would have hooked it on and brought out the needle on the other side. But like I said, this is a second-hand sewing machine, so it didn't come with that. That part of it was already broken, so if you don't have that, you just switch to the regular threading the needle by yourself. Then you come to the side here, and there's a snip here. Snip that and you're good to go. Okay, now I will show you how to thread for the other spool pin. So like I said, this machine comes without the extra spool pin that is needed, so I've had to make mine, and I just put that in there, put my thread, and it is basically the same thing. Okay, this goes in there, through this slot, down here, up from the left of the needle bar to the right, you go down, and it's basically the same thing as threading your machine through this spool pin. Okay, now let me show you how to thread for a twin needle. Now to thread for a twin needle, first thing that you have to do is put the twin needle in. So in this, we just turn this knob here, take out our needle. It should be fairly easy. And as with all domestic sewing machines, the needle has a flat side and a rounded side. The flat side faces away from you. Okay, see, here's the flat side. This is how we will put it into the machine. I like to put my needle bar down for this. Okay, fit it in. It goes in as far as it can go, and you tighten it up. Okay, see, it won't go anywhere. Okay, now back to the top. So we have this thread and spool pin set up. We will now set up this one as well. Put spool pin there. We'll take both threads, okay, run them through like before, treat them as one thread basically, hold here taut, go in under here. But by the time we get here, and just untangle your threads as much as you can. By the time we get to this part, we have to treat the threads as different. So one goes to the left of the divider there, this bar here. One goes to the left of it, the other one goes to the right, and they come down like before. They go down here. Another very important thing is that when you are threading your machine, your foot pedal has to be up so that the tension disc can be open, okay? If not, they'll be closed and you won't get a good stitch. So like I said, we come up, so we go from left to right here, come back down. Here again, we are going to treat the threads as different because one is going to go on either side of this slot here. So we take one, go there, take the other one, and go this way. Then obviously we thread this thread for this needle here and this one for this needle here. So in order to bring up the bobbin thread to form a stitch on any sewing machine that I know of, you need to do one full revolution. That's take the needle down, and as it's turning, it's going to hook the bobbin thread and come up. Now I like to take off the foot for this machine because this bar here keeps on pulling off the foot, so we just take it off. It still works the same. Needle goes down, comes up with the bobbin thread as you can see there, and voila. So we will now just fix it back and put this here, and now we are ready to make a stitch. Put our foot down, actually turn on the machine, okay. Now I know you guys can't see, but the IDT foot wasn't engaged, so I will just engage it now by pulling it down. And I can't tell you guys how much this IDT foot helps so much. Okay, that's what this looks like. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you thread the Pfaff Tipmatic 6122.